Okay.
All right.
You have no clue the ordeal I just went through trying to join this call,
What
Devin. Well, it was glitching out. The app was on my phone. I would go to join, and it either wouldn't pop up on the app or it would pop up but wouldn't let me hit the join button. So
Yeah, well,
so I refreshed about 4 or 5 times, and then like on the 6th, I got in, and then I accidentally hit the finish recording, and I was like, dang it! So I had to rejoin again. Yeah, that's how it's gone so far.
that's how it's gone so far.
Yeah, we're starting out strong on this episode.
We really are. But all right, I was just in the middle. Well, might as well go ahead and insert the ad for our new podcast, Popcorn Buckets.
Yeah. What's going to be the latest episode that's going to come out around the time of this episode?
September 1st is when this episode's dropping, so that's going to be. Oh, freak. What is it?
There's 2 right answers. I'm going to let you land on what you think it is. What does your heart tell you?
Don't tell me. I'm thinking. I'm sorry. I'm trying to think. In my brain, I'm like, I know this. It's because we've recorded ahead so many. We've already
Well,
recorded ahead.
I know because football. I keep saying basketball.
Same sport. It's almost basketball season here, too.
All right, Devin. You know what? I take that back. I meant basketball, Devin.
You meant basketball.
One of your hints. That's one of the possible hints.
Oh, double team.
Yep. The first Sunday of September, Double Team is coming out. But
Who?
August 29th, Old Yeller dropped. So far, So far, the Bucket Boy for popcorn crank first Sunday or every Sunday of the month. Recorded up to just
That's why I'm just like,
with some leeway for like talk about. But we're almost completely done with October filming, and then we're almost done with November's filming. We got one to wait for What Ifs, and then we're completely done with August. August is flying through. I mean, I guess August is over considering the last episode of August is already up. And then we're waiting for this week's episode of What If to record another one. But it's mainly going to be about movies. But we decided to, spice things up with the What If. But we're reviewing movies, and we're giving our ratings. And so far, the best movie we've watched is Hot Rod. I'm not saying of what we came out. I'm saying as everything we've watched so far, it's at the top. Our first episode's at the bottom.
God, we set the bar low over there.
You can only go up from the Earth's core, okay? I want to say another word. I want to say another word there, but we can't cuss on this podcast.
I mean, might as well. I mean, we kind of cuss and all that popcorn buckets. Just go ahead. It'll be all right.
No, we made a commitment not to cuss on yours or mine. Well, I say that, but you cuss more than anybody on mine. You and your girlfriend have both cussed on the random hour, just so you know.
Oh,
The first and only episode I had her come on, I think one of the first things she said was either the S word or the D word. I want to say it was the S word because it was the same. It was the same cuss word the first cuss word you used on the random hour.
Exactly. Oh, speaking of which, speaking of popcorn buckets, I'm gonna just say here, I could not find the Nosferatu the Vampire on the YouTube movie thing, but I typed into the search bar and I found it. Somebody, pirated it.
It's not pirated. Hold up. Let me be petty and prove you wrong.
I couldn't
Maybe
find it.
not. Maybe not. The Wi-Fi sucks.
Exactly. That's like I could not find it on the YouTube free movie section. So I typed it in the search bar and it popped up.
Give me a minute to be sassy and prove you wrong, because the shorter Wi-Fi sucks. Oh, okay.
Do 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 boom do do.
I don't want the breakdown. Yeah, I'm looking at her. Oh. Well, dang.
So I'm not crazy.
You are. But not about this. So apparently, since you hesitated, it went from free to buy or rent.
It's all right. I typed it in the search bar. Somebody formatted it to fit a YouTube thing, so I've been watching it. I'm like 45 minutes in.
Yeah, I was gonna text you and be like, "Hey, dude, you're watching the 1979 version, not the 1922 version, right?"
Yeah, I'm watching the 79 version.
Okay. So I was just gonna tell you to just go ahead and like speed up the movie, because I know you're not gonna care for this movie. Geek out on that episode. So check out Popcorn Buckets Nosferatu episode when it comes out to hear Kyle geek out.
Exactly. But now on to the main purpose of this episode. Now that we've got our sponsorship, aka promotion for Popcorn Buckets, out the way.
It's not a promotion if it's ours.
You know what I mean.
I do. I don't think you do.
But anyways, Kyle, what are we here to talk about today?
Barack Obama.
I mean, we could.
Yeah, you do that. I want to see how far you go.
He was a good president for his time.
So what are your stance on him on 9/11?
What?
Why do you think he wasn't in the White House enough during 9/11?
He wasn't in. He wasn't president. He wasn't the president during 9/11.
Very proud of you.
Not that dumb. Dude, what if
apparently that's a lot of people's problem with Barack Obama who voted for Trump. Because I was watching some interviews for a class or something, and I was just like, no, they can't possibly. And then, of course, I was promptly proven wrong. They could. I didn't think. Dude, I thought I had bad time, like, concept of time because of my ADHD. I was wrong.
you were wrong?
Like, they made me look like the most organized person timeline-wise. And if you've ever read one of my journals, you would know that I jump around. Sentence cohesion is not a thing I'm adhered to.
I got you, but oh, is that you?
Yes, they're doing work still.
I got you in the classroom.
No, I'm in the office still.
All right, well,
we'll see where time takes me.
Yeah, let's not dilly-dally then, because I don't want the signal to drop. But anyways, guys, in this day's episode, we decided to do a recap of the Olympics. Of course, we know we're late on the Olympics, because the Olympics done ended, like, what,
Well, you post episodes every first Sunday, or every first of the month.
That is true.
So technically, you're not late.
Oh, I felt like I was late. But anyways, guys, we're going to give you guys this episode.
Hold on. You're late because you didn't pay attention to the Olympics at all. The entire script was composed by Kyle. Kyle was way too invested in the Olympics. Yeah, coming out of, I'm going to be honest with you, coming out of the pandemic, and this was delayed because of the pandemic, this really helped, like, get me back into sports. Because, I'm not working with basketball anymore, and I was like, sports.
It'd be like that.
They really do.
But all right, so this episode probably won't be that long today. I know we usually kind of
Talked for 3 hours.
yeah, but this probably won't be a 3-hour episode. So let's dive on in because your connection's kind of
You dared challenge me?
no.
In 1947. You gonna stop me?
No, I want you to keep going.
Hold on, let me look at what happened in 1947.
Oh, I thought you were gonna actually give me a fun fact. That's why I'm like, you gonna keep going?
I will once I find one out. In 1947, it was the best of times and worst of times. And my Wi-Fi is only an example of that. Oh wait, no, never mind. It was an example of that a common year starting on a Wednesday on the Gregorian calendar. 1947th year of the Common Era. Anno Domini designations the 947th year of the second millennium, the 47th year of the 20th century, and the end of the 8th year of the 1940s decade. It was the first year of the Cold War, which would last till about 1991, ending in the dissolution of the Soviet Union. January to February, the winter of 1946 to 47 in the United Kingdom was the worst snowfall in the country in the 20th century. Causes extension, disruption of travel given in the low ratio of private vehicle ownership at the time. This is mainly remembered in terms of the effects of the railway networks. January 1st. Nigeria gains limited autonomy before gaining independence from Britain in 1960. Canadian Citizenship Act comes into effect. January 3rd. Sorry, nothing on January 2nd. Proceedings in the United States Congress are televised for the first time. January 4th. First issue of weekly magazine Der Spiegel, published in Hanover, Germany, edited by Rudolf Augustin. January 10th. United Nations takes control over the free city of Terrace. July 15th. Elizabeth Short,
All right.
an aspiring actress named Black Dahlia, is found brutally murdered in the vacant lot of Los Angeles. The case is never solved. You want me
Jesus
to keep
Christ.
going, or
No.
because we're only in January? Wait till we get to December, my guy. That's a full year.
No. We're good.
Listen, you let me go this long, so it's kind of on you, my guy.
I know.
All right, but no, let's talk about the Olympics. All right,
All
Devin, so start us off.
All right, guys. So the Olympics this year, the games ran from July 23rd, 2021 to Sunday, August 8th, which is a surprise to me. I thought the games would last longer.
I mean, they lasted a pretty long time. I mean, you got multiple events occurring each day.
Okay, that's what it was.
I mean, have you ever watched the Olympics, Devin, out of curiosity?
I mean, growing up, I'd watch whatever NBC would, post,
Yeah.
whatever they broadcast. Usually it was like the swimming and the yeah, they like
We talked
NBC
about
likes
diving once.
yeah, the dives, all the swim events NBC used to like to post, and I always wanted to watch the basketball or the track events. They'll do the cycling, but I'm one of those people. I'm like, I can only watch cycling for so long.
Dude, cycling is very fun. I wish I was still into it. Of course, my bike did get stolen.
I mean, Officer Ray tried to help you find it.
He did. And you know what was the worst about that?
You had to ride in his passenger seat.
No, no, no. It was the Saturday, the week of my birthday. My bike got stolen that close to my birthday.
Dang.
And then I believe later that same year, my grandfather died the day after Thanksgiving.
Ouch.
All right, let's talk about the medals.
All right, here we go.
So the medal rankings of the top 10 countries go as follows. Devin, I may have you jump in, may not. It just depends on my flow. Okay.
That's fine.
The U.S. had a total of 113 medals. That's 39 gold, 41 silver, 33 bronze. China, second, had a total of 88 medals. That's 38 gold, 32 silver, and 8 bronze. Japan had a total of 58, 27 gold, 12 silver, 17 bronze. Great Britain, 65, 22 gold, 21 silver, 22 bronze. Russian Olympic Committee, or ROC, has 71. That's 20 gold, 28 silver, 23 bronze. Australia has 46 medals. That's 17 gold, 7 silver, and 22 bronze. Netherlands had 36. That's 10 gold, 12 silver, 14 bronze. France had 33 total, 10 gold, 12 silver, 11 bronze. Germany had 37 medals. That's 10 gold, 11 silver, and 16 bronze. Italy had 40 total, 10 gold, 10 silver, 20 bronze. I'm not sure about the ranking system, but judging from, where is it? Judging, which one is, I lost it. But judging from Australia, I don't know the weight system of what a bronze medal is, how many bronze medals a silver is worth, and how many silver a gold medal is worth. I don't know that weight exchange.
You talking about the point system for the league standings, or are you talking about their actual weight?
The point system. I'll talk about stuff like that later.
Oh, I'm not sure neither. I think I'm not really sure neither. I think I know gold's the most points, and then obviously silver, and then brass is the
Bronze.
league. I mean bronze, sorry. Excuse me, is the least amount. So I mean, I think you want of course you want to try to get as many as gold medals as possible.
Obviously, that's the goal. But I mean, yeah, sometimes you can just do good to medal.
Exactly.
Would you like to tell the lovely listeners who had the most overall in each division?
Yeah, so the US has the most medals overall with 113 medals. US also has the most gold with 39. US also has the most bronze with 33. US also has the most silver with 41. So Americans actually came in and done.
Well, they sucked for a couple days.
They really did. I do remember seeing that.
All right. Let's get back on the script. Oh, wait, no. So, America won. Okay. China came in second, Japan third. All right.
Yep.
So, who do you think won?
USA. Really?
China declared themselves the winner. Ceremony.
Bruh, what do you mean China declared themselves the winner by the opening ceremony?
I mean, before the open, China declared the winner at the video game. A big celebration back in China. bear in mind with the significant lead that U.S. had, you can kind of summarize it before they even got this high. This was like 3 or 4 days before the final ceremony, so this was like really jumping the gun. But they had like this huge ceremony, and they were like, "Oh yeah, China won," and like U.S. already had like a very large lead, by like 10 to 15.
Yeah. Anyways, USA.
All right. So for the first time since 1972, the U.S. did not medal the first day of the Olympics Games.
That's like, what was on the opening day?
I don't remember the event.
Oh, okay, that's fine. That's
We
like
have no clue how hard it was to watch without the TV. I spent a lot of time in a lot of restaurants and bars.
Did you really?
Yes.
It'd be like that. But hey, this one actually made headlines. I remember this made headlines. When Team USA, the men's basketball team, lost to France. This is the team's first loss in basketball since 2004.
That is correct. Didn't we already talk about this on a previous episode, though?
Oh man, hold up.
I want to say yes.
It had to be during the Space Jam episode near the end.
I think it was, but I wanted to include this because this is all the Olympic 2021 stuff that I could find.
No, it's all good. It's always good to do a recap for the nice listeners.
Japan's Jun Mizuni and Mina Ito became the first non-Chinese players to win table tennis since 2014 or 2004 as well. I can read. I don't have dyslexia. You do.
That's crazy. That's like, that's a stereotype.
Having dyslexia and ADHD?
No, that Chinese players are good at table tennis.
Yeah, I know. I've heard that one.
I knew that was a stereotype, and I was like, I don't think that's true. And you look at...
Dude, I'm going to pull you and say they've never played the table tennis that we used to play.
Really?
Yeah, it involved a lot of shirtless guys and pelting each other with ping pong balls if you missed as a penalty. It was very weird, and this was at a church event.
What?
Yeah, the guys in the youth group thought it was too boring, so there needed to be punishment. So they invented extreme ping pong, which involved beer pong, but with water and soda and ketchup, and ping pong, as well as dodgeball. And you could get into the game because it had a revolving system. If you caught the ball like in the back because they miss it, you can swap out with the person who has the paddle. But the person who has the paddle has to take a penalty and get pelted with the ping pong ball. Or if it lands in a cup, the person who served it over to the side of the cups that it landed in had to drink from one of those cups. I thought it was one of the stupidest things I've ever heard. It was even stupider watching it happen.
Well, alrighty then. Back to our scheduled regular program.
I thought you may enjoy that. That sounds like something you would create.
It does. But I play actual ping pong. Anyway.
Would you like to tell us about Snooza Lee?
Snooza Lee made history as the first. Is it Hamong American Olympic gold medalists after competing in the individual all-around competition of gymnastics. The 18-year-old... Oh, I remember this one too. The 18-year-old also helped Team USA win silver in the team all-around and bronze in the uneven bars. Is the uneven bars... Is that the little That's the one where they hop on the balance beam and do all them flips.
You literally just described the balance beam and asked if it wasn't the balance beam.
Oh, my bad. Is that the balance beam event?
That's when they do the little spinny thing around one and then jump to another spinny bar.
Oh. Yo, that's some athleticism. You ever want, dude? I've been watching ESPN on Instagram has been sharing the college gymnastics season,
Hmm.
and that's one of the events. Holy cow!
Dude, when I was younger, I wanted to do gymnastics because of Dick Grayson Robin.
Yeah.
I mean, I was flexible enough and I had the acrobatic ability, but because of my anxiety, the moment the moment my feet went off the ground and I started to like turn in air, I would get a little anxious and then I kind of would flop and then I ended up falling a lot because of it. So I ended up stopping.
That's another thing. I'm surprised you didn't ask me to pick you up the new issue of Nightwing the other day.
Which one?
I'll have to get back to you on that one.
Okay. Well, would you like to tell them about Trigmistan?
Yeah. Oh wait, we skipped over here number 8.
Oh, sorry. Bermuda won the first gold medal, their first gold medal due to Flora Duffy, who won women's triathlon. This required her to swim, bike, and run.
Boom. For those that didn't know what a triathlon was, aka me, that's what you do. You swim.
Devin, I write these scripts so much with you in mind, breaking down simple things.
All unknown.
Sometimes I'll put pronunciations in parentheses, and other times I'll forget to. Or I'll start off by saying, "Hey, do you want to talk about Tur I just said it. Turkmenistan?
Turkmenistan won the first medal due to a weightlifter, Paula
Polina Guvera?
Guevara. I was going to say, yeah, Paula Guevara, who lifted
Hold up,
217.
Devin. Okay.
All right.
Are you using something?
No.
Okay, say something.
Hello.
Okay, I think it's gone.
You think it's going? This
I
happens
think we're
every
safe
time.
for now.
All right, we're safe for now. Good. All right, let's stay focused and just drive through this. I'm just number
Just
9.
for just to keep you guys up, I had a call, so I had to take that, and then so we tried to reconnect about four times. I forget.
Yeah.
It could have been 5 or 6. I don't know, but we kept having issues with our audio again. I've switched headphones 3 times. We're gonna try this. If you hear any weird audio stuff going on, we're very sorry, but we've done all we know to do. All right, Devin, take it from the number 9. Oh my
All
gosh,
right.
there's 45 of these.
All right. Turkestan won its first medal due to weightlifter Paladina Guevara, who lifted 217 kilos or 478 pounds. This is the first medal for Turkestan since declaring independence from the Soviet Union.
It's Paulina Guvera.
Shoot.
It's okay. We're moving on.
On to number 10.
The smallest country of the events was San Marino, a tiny island nation in southern Europe. San Marino has a population of only 34,000. Alessandra Perlini won bronze trap shooting. Her medaling makes San Marino the smallest country to ever medal in the games. Pirelli also went on to win silver in mixed trap category with Gian Marco Berti. Miles Amin in wrestling.
Sorry about that. Number 11. Fencer Edgar Chung Kang Long won the Hong Kong's first gold medal since the territory handover in 1997.
Philippines won its first gold medal after Filipina Philippine weightlifter Heidelin Diaz won gold after lifting 127 kilograms or 279 pounds.
Dude, that's dope. Anna Kovenskog of Australia won the women's road race to capture her nation's first Olympic cycling gold medal in 125 years.
This is Austria, not Australia.
Oh, sorry. Austria. Sorry. My brain went straight to Australia.
That's okay. If you want to correct me on how I'm about to get these next two names wrong, feel free to.
Bro, you're asking the wrong person to grammar check somebody.
It's okay. You got 15, so you guys don't know what's coming, but we're trying, and we're gonna make mistakes. But Japan's athletes made history as Hifumi Abe and Uta Abe won medals. This is the time. This siblings won. This is the first time siblings won gold in the same day. Hinfu won men's judo 66 kilogram competition, and Yuta won women's judo 52 kilogram competition.
Do they do the judo events by weight? Is that how it works, or do you not know?
It's similar to like fighting class. Like you're not going to be put up against a person like outrageously sized.
Oh, okay.
You got weight classes.
Oh, okay. Just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to clarify. That's cool. 13-year-old Munjin
Nishia
of Japan won the first ever gold medal in women's street skateboarding. What? Street skateboarding's in the Olympics now?
Yes, it was new for this year.
Dude, that's dope. Japan
they ended a bunch of events.
Dude, that's dope. Japan would also end up taking home 3 of the 4 gold medals in skateboarding.
Team USA, Carissa Moore, no relation, won gold first ever women's surfing competition, while Italio Sierra claimed the top spot for the men's side.
Team USA became the first to ever take home gold in women's 3-on-3 basketball. Huh.
South Korea won the first gold medal in mixed team archery.
Oh wow. The Slovenia Jenna Gerbernet and Spain's Albert Guinness Lopez won the first ever gold medal in climbing.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. A lot of these that I'm telling you that won gold, a lot of these are like first ever take home golds for these events because either they're new to the Olympics, and I was gonna include the segment on how Olympics was made, but I cut it for time.
Yeah.
But I stopped researching that halfway through because I decided to cut that for time. But a lot of these are newer events or record-breaking things that we're going over.
See, I remember before the game started, there was talk about baseball being added, but I didn't realize they were doing skateboarding. I'm gonna have to re-look up some highlights because that looks dope.
Team USA fencer Lee Kiefer is the first American woman to win an Olympic gold medal in individual foil.
What is that?
Foiling is stab tag, as we've discussed.
Oh, okay. Number 20. Oh, fencing.
Yeah.
We did talk about it in the episode.
But no, also some of these are either like record breaking or the first time women's division has been added.
Yeah.
But we're mainly just talking about the big history that was made throughout this episode.
Yes, sir. Yep, like we talked about. That's fine. And if you got anything to add while we're reading these, don't be afraid to speak up.
Well, do you want me to add something now?
I mean, if you have something to say, you can say it.
Okay, there was I believe it was for U.S. a girl who was shooting, and she's a meme now. But she was shooting, and she was so bored with the competition that anime style, where she's got the gun out, like
Yeah.
anime pose style. She's got the gun out, and she's got one hand in the pocket, like she's in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And this woman took home gold. Okay, I need you
Oh
to
yeah.
process that.
That was a trend during the couple of days. A lot of
Yeah,
athletes did anime poses.
yeah. So that happened, but a lot of you know American white male men who are very passionate about their guns were saying that's not how you shoot a gun. She probably didn't hit anything. And meanwhile, this woman won gold in this competition, but they're so like eager to like you know shoot off about it, pun intended, that they don't even know what they're talking about. They're just super eager to put down this girl. It was like, you know what? This is really easy. I'm gonna have fun with this, and was doing the anime pose, the shoot, and she won gold while doing it.
Hmm.
There was also, okay, you know the meme of the guy who's like part and he ends up winning like in third or fourth.
Yeah, that typical anime. I mean, not anime.
No,
That meme. Yeah, I know that meme.
yeah, that meme. So somebody actually recreated that at the Olympics.
I did see that.
Yeah,
Dude,
it's great.
my favorite one of that one's the Vegeta one, where it's like Vegeta's like, I'm the number one thing, and right next to him in second place is Goku, and then first place is Broly, because Broly is actually from like a really strong family on their
Oh wait, no,
planet.
don't tell me. I got this. Naruto.
I haven't seen the Naruto one though.
No, that was a joke. I said, don't tell me where Brolin's from, and I said Naruto. This joke is ruined now because I know that's from Dragon Ball Z. But the fact that you're incompetent to understand the joke ruined it because I had to explain it.
No, I wish Broly, dude, if Broly wasn't Naruto, he'd fuck some. I mean, he would mess some stuff up,
I'm glad you got that joke now.
bro.
It took you too long.
Dude, Naruto and the gang would not survive with Broly. Goku and Vegeta barely survived. They had to. Anyway, not going on an anime rant. That can be for the random hour one day.
I'm not gonna let you talk about anime on the random hour. We're cultured. We only talk about hentai.
What?
I just want you to know, never in a moment more than right now do I hate myself for making that joke.
You heard it here first. I'll get a script ready.
Dude, if we do a script about hentai, I'm gonna be in the fetal position, crying in a corner afterwards.
I'm not doing it. I'm good.
I'm not gonna be able to read Cthulhu or look at an octopus for at least 5 years.
I'm good. I don't want to go down that road.
But would you like to start back up at 21?
I'm crying a little bit. Hold up. Let me catch my breath. Whew. All right, number 21. Anastasia Zoltik became the first American woman to win Olympic gold in Taekwondo.
For sure, they had Taekwondo. There was a lot of debate about adding Taekwondo as well.
Yeah, I remember that one too, which I thought was already in the games.
No. I believe karate was and judo, but which is ironic because Taekwondo is like a very it's pristine as a martial art. It's considered one of the most, not the most common. Karate is one of the most common, I believe, but it is one of the more deadlier ones of the like strict martial arts that typically we use, or at least not use. That is easily acceptable. It's accessible to. You know.
Yeah. I remember that was a debate, and I thought all martial arts were in the Olympics.
No. Well, I mean, you got people like Bruce Lee, Chuck Norris, and people like that who have created their like own martial arts style, Jackie Chan and them. So you got a lot of deviations. I mean, you've got Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, kickboxing, boxing. Like you get the variations as they go down with the fighting styles. You know,
Yeah.
it's like dancing. Okay,
Right.
it's kind of an art form, but at the same time, it requires a lot of similarities between tempos and movements.
All right, number 22.
Tamara Marina Meniska Stott made first U.S. black woman to win Olympic gold in wrestling after winning the 68 kilogram freestyle final.
Good for her. Team USA Will Shenron won the U.S. first men's 10-meter air rifle.
Jagger Eaton brought home the first U.S. first medal in skateboarding as a sport debuts. Yato Horigome of Japan won first gold medal in the sport.
Lindell Jacobson was the first to win gold.
Lydia
Jacobs was the first to win gold for
Jacoby.
women's.
Jacoby.
Lydia Jacoby was the first to win gold for women's swimming team as the first Alaskan. Okay, my brain was like Arkansas. Then I was like, this is not Arkansas.
You got Lindell
to win gold in swimming.
No, not Lindell. I was saying, well, you got Lindell from Lydia. Oh my goodness.
Hold up. Linda Jacoby was the first to win gold for women's swimming.
No, Lydia. I'm gonna commit homicide. Listen, listeners, if you donate $5 right now, with the amount of people that listen to this, we should be able to afford Devin a speak and spell.
You said to afford a speak and spell.
Call 1-800-SPEAK and SPELL. Yeah, that seems about right.
That seems about right.
Please read it correctly. From the top. Let it drop.
Lydia Jacoby was the first to win gold for the women's swimming team and is the first Alaskan to win gold in swimming.
Yes, thank you. Oh my goodness. I'm regretting giving you words. Okay, now I'm going to struggle with this. Japan's Ryo Kiyuna won gold in karate. Kino hails from the martial arts home, Okinawa. This was like a very big thing.
Was it?
Yes.
Huh. Allison Felix, thank you, of Team USA won the third in women's 400 meter this year. Oh no, sorry, not this year. Won the women's 400 meter. This was her 10th Olympic medal, making her the most decorated female track and field athlete of all time. She's also tied with Carl Lewis for the most Olympic medals won by a U.S. track athlete. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yep. Katie Ledecky made history after winning gold in swimming. Ledecky won a total of 6 gold medals, more than any swimmer besides Phelps. She also won the first ever women's 1,500 meter freestyle, earning gold. Men have been swimming this race for a while. It's the first version of it for women.
Oh, okay. 29-year-old
Kytra Palmer.
Kytra Palmer became the first American woman to medal in individual diving in 21 years.
Very good.
Nice. Number 30.
Wait, whoa. Don't celebrate just yet. You got 31, my dude. Look over that real quick.
Oh no.
Yeah. I did that one on purpose. It's the only one I did on purpose.
That's fine. Just read number 30.
HEPA athlete Lindsay Slash competed in the U.S. Olympic track and field trials whilst 18 weeks pregnant. Slash joins the elite ranks of female athletes who have competed while pregnant, alongside Serena Williams, who won the 7th Australian Open while pregnant in 2017. Whilst Slash did not compete, she bowed out of the Olympics, thinking it was unwise to travel with COVID regulations whilst being pregnant.
Yeah, that's a smart decision.
All right, Devin. We're going to pray for you, and we'll go on to 31.
Oh man.
All right.
India Olympian Najir Chopra became the second Indian Olympian to ever win individual gold after Avir Bindra in 2008. India also records its best ever haul with 7 medals in 2012 London Games. India took home 6 medals, 2 silvers, and 4 bronze.
Very good, Devin. I'm
Dude,
going to
that's
be honest with you, I don't know if you said those names right. When I researched this, I was having a very hard time trying to find pronunciations.
I'm gonna need that speaking spell.
Donate $5 now.
I mean, it's literally gonna cost $5.
I know.
Just throw it in the tip jar.
If we can get one person to donate $5, we're set for a speaking spell. Well, maybe if two, we can put on a down payment for shipping and handling.
Just start a GoFundMe for a freaking speaking spell.
Okay. I'll get right on that. Team Australia's Emma McCowan won 7 medals, tying the record for the most any female Olympian has ever won in a single games. The record was set by gymnast Maria, pray for me, Gorovaska of the Soviet Union in 1952.
Number 33, sports climber sports climber, bruh, words are hard today, I swear. Sports climber Nathan Coleman won silver in their Olympic sport debut.
Devin, I can't say that much considering June's episode. Remember that?
I do.
All right. This is where we started getting into longer stuff. And I tried to give me more of the longer ones. All right. 12-year-old table tennis star Hinda Zazra of Syria won history, the youngest competitor ever in her sport, in Olympian history. Japan skateboarder Kokana Hiraka who is 12, was the youngest summer Olympian for her country. At 13, Team Great Britain's Sky Brown was also her country's youngest ever athlete in the Summer Games.
Okay, I didn't realize I thought you had to be an adult to go into the Olympics.
Okay, Devin. Remember way back when we were talking about China training for the Olympics?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people start training super young.
Okay.
Like super, super young. Like I'm talking like 5 or 6. And that school we were talking about in China was a strict one. We typically trained Olympic gymnasts starting at the age of like 6 or 7.
I do remember us talking about that, but I thought just learned something new today.
You thought what?
I thought the Olympic Committee only allowed like adults into the league. Not I realized that children could compete.
Well, you also have the thing of in some countries, 13's considered adult, 12's considered adult, depending on the country. So
Um,
technically, by some country standards, while it's not all of them, you could be considered an adult in that country because either out of consent or something like that. We're not going to get into all of that, but there's a lot of gray areas because yes, a good portion of them may not view them as adults. We view them as children, but for some of those countries, um, they, they can be considered adults um, due to age of consent and uh, drinking age and other stuff like that.
ah, I got you. I just learned something new today.
Yep,
All right,
that's my goal.
number 35. There were over 180. Oh, my brain was like, what? But I see what you put. So this year for the Olympics, there was over 180 out LGBTQIA plus athletes at the Tokyo Games.
Yep, U.S. made history by having the first non-binary athlete ever to compete in the Olympics. The individual is Alana Smith, who competed in skateboarding. On Instagram, the athlete said, um, quote, to be happy and be visual representation for humans like me.
All right. Number 37. Transgender athletes have been welcome since 2004, but for obvious reason, no one has competed until now. New Zealand weightlifter Lauren Hubbard was the first trans athlete to ever compete in the Olympic Games. This year, Canadian soccer player Quinn became the first openly trans athlete to win an Olympic medal. Canadian soccer team won gold. And then Chelsea Wolfe became the first openly transgender athlete for Team USA.
I
Yeah, we
believe,
talked about her.
yeah. So I believe Laura Hubbard competed before. I don't remember exactly. I think she competed before her transition, which is why um, I think she's one of the first people to compete before transition and after transition. But Quinn was the first person who was openly trans at the game because she competed. Her event was before Laura Hubbard's. So Laura Hubbard couldn't take the title of both. The
I
more you
see.
know.
I know, right?
I did a lot of research for this.
I can tell.
A lot of dates were looked at, a lot of records. I was doing work. I looked at about 47 articles in one day.
Jesus.
I thought I was going insane.
I see. All right, number 38.
Oh yeah, that's me. The Tokyo Olympics made history as the first gender balanced games in history. Almost 49% of the athletes were women. The Paralympics also had a record number of female competitors.
Well, that's good. Also, that's right. They did introduce more women events, like we've been saying, so that makes sense.
Yep. Before it would be like men would have like 4 or 5 events, and women would have like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't have a lot of the same events back to back. You know, like the 500 meter or sorry 1500 meter dat or swim, I think was one of them. I don't want to scroll up,
It was the meter one.
because I was worried about losing my place.
It's all right. I don't lost my place by plugging in my phone.
You're on 39.
Let's see. Hold up. Thank you for the reminder.
Wait a minute. Before you read this, I need to read through it and make sure it's the one I think it is. Oh yeah, it is. Please read this one. I picked this one out for you specifically as well.
German modern pentathlon coach Kim Reisner was kicked out of the Olympics for punching a horse on camera. First of all, he punched a horse on camera?
No.
She punched a horse on camera.
Just keep reading. I provide some context.
The punch terrified Saint Boy, making him refuse to budge. The rider, Anika Schultz, left in tears as she went from first to 31st due to the coach's advice.
She was like, so the coach was kicked out of the game, like escorted out, because she was explaining you just gotta hit it, and then she hit the horse. I don't know if it was by accident or on purpose, but she hit the horse and freaked out the horse, and like Anika was like in tears, like she was winning before the coach's advice.
First of all, why would you punch a horse in the face?
I don't know if it was on purpose or an accident, but I just thought you really would like to hear about Horse Puncher.
Just be like, yeah, I was in the Olympic Games as a coach. Then I punched a horse in the face, and they told me to get out.
Oh, man. But I just thought you would really enjoy that.
Okay. I am enjoying this, but at the same time, I'm just like, why would you want to punch a horse in the face? They're like smart.
Debatable, but okay.
Debatable?
I want you to go put a blanket over a horse's head.
You want me to put a blanket over a horse's head?
I want you to tell me how that goes.
What will happen if I do it?
Well, the horse is going to think it's dead.
What?
The horse thing, when you put a blanket over a horse's head, sometimes, or most of the time, the horse will be like, well, I guess I'm dead. And will starve itself to death because it thinks it convinces itself it is dead because everything is dark.
All right, bro. I'm just gonna roll with it. I just learned something new today again.
Listen, you gotta try to at least learn something new every day.
Hard.
All right, so the Czech team's flight is under investigation after a cluster of COVID-19 cases at the Tokyo Olympics. This Czech news agency reported 42 people, including the athletes, were aboard the flight. Not all the passengers wore their masks. 6 members of the Czech delegation and 4 athletes tested positive for COVID-19.
That's just stupid. Anyways, the COVID protocol for the Tokyo Games, or at the Tokyo Games, had athletes given each. Oh, okay. This is how they did it. This is how they followed COVID-19 protocol at the Tokyo Olympic Games. Had each athlete were given the medal as the Olympic officials are not allowed to place the medals around their athlete's neck. This protocol is to eliminate being likely to catch on as a new Olympic tradition, and is very heartfelt and showcases a bond between the athletes.
You skipped a lot of stuff in this, but I didn't stop you. So basically, the athletes were given the medal, and they were presenting it to their other athletes. So you were having a lot of meaningful moments between the Olympians themselves on the teams, which was very nice. And they're thinking that they predict that this COVID protocol is probably going to catch on and carry on into the further Olympics, to where you have the meaningful moments where your Olympians are giving one another medals for their hard work when they're training side by side.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, the next one's me, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Mattel is under fire for lack of Asian representation in their Olympic Barbie collection.
Are you serious?
Yes. I put it on the list, didn't I?
Yeah.
Listen, I just really wanted to include this in the weird things we talk about on More Sports.
Um, I've got like a bingo card I'm working on. Um, I've included the LGBTQIA plus. I've now included Barbie. I talked about cricket already. I've got to work on curling though. Um, you know, and we've talked about Grinder. So I mean, we're getting up there on the weird things that I've included in your podcast. And trust me, dude, I'm gonna find a way to work them in.
That's fine. I mean, I've never seen. I've never seen a non-Asian Barbie doll.
Well, I've recently started seeing a lot of Barbies of color, BOCs, if you will. Um, I think when we were in like middle school is when they started including like black Barbies or Barbies of different shade. But I think I've seen Native Hawaiian or indigenous, um, and I think I've seen a Native American one, but I don't think I've ever seen an Asian one.
That's like I remember seeing the only. Well, I don't even know if you really consider the Disney dolls a Barbie doll.
I don't know because you come into legal issues with Mattel and whether those are off-brand versions or not. You know?
That is true. But all right, number 43, and that's me. Oh boy. Oh yeah, this is the heartfelt one. Polish javelin Olympian Marie.
And Derzeski.
Okay, thank you. I was like, I want to say it's Andreescu, but I wasn't sure. Andreescu auctioned off her gold medal to pay to get a 8-month-old boy with a heart defect a chance for survival. The Olympian is a bone cancer survivor herself. The winner bid was 125,000, which was profited by Polish convention store chain,
Polish.
which by Polish convenience store chain, which will pay for the operation at Stanford University Medical Center.
Yep.
And I heard that she actually got her medal back.
Oh, I didn't hear that. I was
Yeah,
wondering if she did. I thought it would be really nice if they did that, but I did not hear that.
yeah.
I Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. I'm sorry.
And I was just gonna say I did my best to exclude this because I knew you were gonna have problems pronouncing and Andrew. Now I can't say it. Okay, Andrzejewski.
Yeah.
Because
No,
I realized that'd be a tough cookie.
Yeah, no, excuse me. I had saw it on the I had saw it on I saw it on my social media.
Mhm.
She had did the auction, and that store was like, "Hey, here's the money, and here's your medal back."
Yeah.
So yeah, she got it back.
Okay. According to CNBC's market team, the 6 grams of gold and 550 grams of silver in the Tokyo Olympics first place medal are worth $353 and 466 respectively. This year, 265 more than 2018. This is 265 more than 2018, despite the year's medal has around 30 grams less of silver.
Huh. Hey, fun fact. You want to know something weird that I found while I've been down here working?
You know how to yodel.
No. So we were cleaning out our ninth grade storage room, right?
Yes.
And I found a bunch of track medals in there.
Okay.
That's it. I could have found a bunch of track medals that I guess they won, but or something. I don't know.
I'm gonna be
And
honest with you. I wish my school had track when I was running because I definitely would have medaled in track, but I never medaled in cross country because I didn't have the best endurance. I think I did a competition for the chicken run and I medaled in like third or fourth or not third or fourth, second or first. He was second, but my parents wouldn't let me get my medal because they were fighting and I had to leave early.
Mm.
Yep.
Anyway, last bullet point of the day. The Tokyo Olympics were delayed to 2021 due to COVID. Tokyo passed the banner off to Paris for the next Summer Games in 2024 for the 33rd Olympiad. Typically, the Olympic Games happens every 4 years, but it seems like the schedule will proceed from the original set of the 2020 Games.
Yep.
And that is all she wrote.
Can I add on to my track story or cross country story?
I don't see why not.
So one of the guys I ran cross country with ended up giving me my medal later. So I have it now, and it says Chicken Run because it was the big thing run by Chick-fil-A, you know, because we're in the South. But I finally got my medal.
Well, that's good.
Yep. All
Oh,
right, Kevin. I think we ran out of topics,
we did.
and this ran into about an hour.
Yeah, it did.
All
We're
right,
probably-
Kevin.
We're probably a little at the hour mark.
More than likely. I mean, let's see, 3, so that's 5, 6. Hold on, I'm doing math. Okay, that's 550. Yeah, we're at 650. We're at 6.
Well, just like that, I think it's time for some closing statements.
All right, so check out Popcorn Buckets. I know we had a big intro. We do film reviews. We're trying to make that listeners we get more help us distribute. Currently, we got about now, but if you guys could really help, that'd be great. You basically just get to listen to us geek out about movies. In one episode, we literally geeked out about comic books for half an hour. Not half an hour, half an episode before we even touched the movie. And then you also have the random hour, which we just talk about random things. New episodes that are dropping every first Sunday. Episodes of Popcorn Buckets are dropping every Sunday. And More Sports is dropping the first of every month. Would you like to plug the website?
Yeah, guys. So we have a website now where you can check out, our little biopics about us. Do you have the links to Popcorn Buckets on there now, or?
I haven't added Popcorn Buckets because I haven't updated it, but the links are in Popcorn Buckets description and the Random Hour descriptions, and they should be in your descriptions when I updated them, but I can't remember.
All right. But yeah, guys, there's little biopics about us, Kyle's Twitter, because I don't use my Twitter because I'm lame like that. But nice little website for you guys to check out about us if you guys get to know us. And don't forget, you can always send us questions about anything you guys want us to cover on here at random.hour@gmail.com.
No, random.hour.cast@gmail.com.
Thank you.
No problem. There's something else I was going to say. Oh, yeah, on Twitter, you can just watch me bully Devin.
Yeah,
that's all I was going to ask what you said.
This man literally called out on Twitter that I was scared of fairies.
Yes, and I was expecting you to respond with Supernatural, like, get the fairies, but you never did, and I was very disappointed in you.
Oh, I didn't respond?
No.
Shit, I thought I did. In my mind, I knew what you were doing. I was like, I thought I responded.
Listen, I set you up for a great joke and never took it.
God.
I sent you a gift to use and everything.
Oh, well. But all right, guys, have a good day. Kyle, you have any last words?
Let me think. Get the gold.